Hey everyone, Beeblebum here and welcome back to No Man's Sky. Today I would like to show you how to get the Living Frigates, which are part of the latest update Endurance. To be able to claim a Living Frigate, you will need a freighter which is prepared for sending out frigate expeditions. So if you have never done this before, we'll be covering everything from the first frigate expedition until recruiting more than one Living Frigate. I will be splitting up this guide into chapters, so if you already done the tutorial for this, you can skip ahead to the point where we start the actual mission. If you haven't already, you will have to go and find and recruit a freighter. Recruiting freighters is pretty simple. Either you save a freighter from pirates during a space battle, or you come across a random freighter in space. Either way, you just fly into the freighter, find the captain, and claim the freighter. Once you did that, there should be a mission marker at the center console, which will prepare you for the first frigate expedition. Let's begin with checking our fleet. So manage fleet. And now you can see I only have one vessel right here, which is a mining vessel. It's an industrial vessel. That one right here. All right, so we did that now. Now we will have to speak with the freighter's navigator, which is this person right here. You can see the little icon above the head. Just have a little chat. And now it says you lack a fleet command room. So we will have to build that before we can do any expeditions. So let's go to that. Let's go to the back room here. We're going to build some rooms here, fleet command rooms. Now for that, we're going to expand this room a little bit more. Now, you might not have a right to build this one yet, but you should always have the fleet command rooms in your build menu. So just open the fleet command rooms, just build a few. I will build 4 just to have it nice and equal. So now I have 4 fleet command rooms ready to be used. As you can see, there's a new icon right here on top that says inspect the fleet command room. So let's do that. And that will now give us the blueprint for frigate fuel. That is what we will be needing to be sending our frigates to the missions. The next thing we will have to do is we will have to go talk to the navigator, view potential expeditions. And now you can see, you remember we had one in the back there, which was an industrial one. So the only place we can send them to is to an industrial expedition. Now these are all 2 stars, so let's see if we have some luck. So let's just send this to one for an hour. Open this up and then select the mining vessel. If I assign it, you can see it's now assigned, and then we go out of the menu again. You will now see that we have this mining vessel as part of the mission. The difficulty rating is 2 stars. Fleet rating is 2 stars, so we are good. We can just send the frigate to launch. Now this is going to take an hour. This is still part of the mission. You can see now you need to go and speak to the fleet commander. So that means you need to go to the fleet command room, talk to it again. Speak with the commander. And now the commander is going to tell you what they are doing. They are so far and they still have like an hour left on this. We can inspect the ships to see how they are doing. If there's anything wrong, is there anything broken? Everything seems to be okay. And that is done. Now we have to wait 1 hour before this mission is over. And that's it. Now this is the tutorial. During the tutorial it is not possible to trigger the missions for the Living Frigate. So we need to finish this frigate expedition to end the tutorial. Now according to Hello Games, we also need to recruit 2 more frigates just to ensure that the game marks the tutorial as completed. So while we're waiting, let us jump in our ship and recruit more frigates for our fleet. Now, to find frigates, we need to find another freighter in the neighborhood. Now, normally, if you look at your scanner, you can see some icons here on the scanner of your ship. Now, there is there a purple rectangle, as you can see, right in the middle of my scanner. It's up there. If we go up, you can see there are a whole bunch of them. This little icon, this is telling you there is freighters nearby. Now, you can see around these freighters, there are a bunch of frigates. You can go and claim these. So let's go and fly closer. They should now start popping up. And you can see there's one there that's ready to be recruited. So let's go and fly to that one. And let's recruit this one. So you can see it's hailing us. So we can just open up our communicator. And it's going to talk to us. And it says inspect frigate. So inspect frigate. You can see this is a C class. It's not a great one. -2 combat. -2 combat here as well, so it's not a real great ship for combat, but it is a great exploration ship. 15 plus, that's really good. So, and as it also is an exploration ship, we can add it to our fleet and then upgrade it to S class in the future. Now, if you don't want to have C class, you just decline it. and you go on. But for the purpose of this tutorial, let's just add it to our fleet. All right, so this now means we have now a second frigate for our own fleet. There's of course a few more that you can go and claim. If you have not done that already and you did some expeditions, you will have also access to, for example, the Normandy and the Leviathan. So if you want, you can go into your anomaly and you can go and claim more frigates. Now we can go have a chat with the Quicksilver Companion, expedition rewards, and there you will find we have a few of them. The Organic Frigate, we can claim it from here, add to fleet, and of course we can also go and select the other one, expedition rewards, which is going to be the Normandy, which should be here, add to fleet. All right, now that we have done that, let's go back to our freighter. You can see we have a few more frigates there around our freighter now, which are going to be able to be used. Now, we are not going to do any missions right now. I want to finish this tutorial mission. Now, I'm doing this because I want to make sure that the tutorial is over and it doesn't interfere with the mission of the frigate. If you did already do all this, then you should already be able to just go and do all your frigate missions and get to the point where we will be in a bit. All right, so see you in a bit. All right, here we are. Now, let's go and check how far are we. We might actually be just in time for our mission. It seems so. Let's see. Fleet command online, the brief commander. So now it's going to give you the inventory or everything that they've done. So profit, units, materials, thing that they found, all of that they will show you. And they were successful. So we can end this expedition. And this also, in theory, ends the tutorial. As you can see right now, if you go to your log, you will see that the mission is no longer here. So now we can go back to the fleet manager, talk with her navigator here. View potential expeditions. Now the combat patrol here. Let's send few of my frigates. Now you don't have to use the exact combat. You can see I do not have a combat, so I'm just going to send some trade frigates there and maybe an industrial. Let's send an industrial as well. All right, so let's send this one. Again, because I'm in creative, I do not have to use any fuel, so it's all free. And let's just send a few more just to be sure. So let's do this exploration here as well. Let's send some exploration frigates as well. That should be enough. As you can see, 2-star rating. I could add another one, or let's just add the Normandy here, just to boost that fleet rating a little bit. The higher the fleet rating, the more successful it can be, or the higher chance of success it will be. So once we sent all of our frigates out, so let's do this one here as well, balanced expedition, and then let's send all 3 out as well. All right, so now let me go and save, and let me also check the time actually, because I kind of didn't watch that. So manage fleet, as you can see we have 20 hours maximum, I would say. Yes, 20 hours maximum, so that's going to be what it is. See you in 20 hours. Let's see, what do you get from me? Fleet command, download mission log. Nothing. I mean, there's a lot of stuff, but it's not what we need. All right, let's take the other one. Fleet command online, calibrating the brief commander. A log corruption, that is the one we need. There he is. Dream aerial, that is the one we need. Okay, end expedition. All right, that is it. Dream aerial is the blueprint we need for this mission. And this is what should pop up on your screen as well. All right, now that we have the Dream aerial blueprint, now you can find in your inventory, you go to craft product, you will have this Dream aerial, and then craft that. As you can see, you will need solar miller and 3 living glass. Now, because I'm in creative, I don't need to get the materials, so I just built that one. Now, with that, you can now see down there in the corner, you can see your mission. The Dream aerial is slumbering. Pilot ship into deep space to search for cosmic megafauna. So that is what we're going to be doing now. We're going to jump in our ship. We're going to go into space and we're going to start pulsing and try to encounter this megafauna. So very simple, like going for a derelict freighter, you will have the wavelength there showing while you're pulsing, and when it pops up on your screen, you just go out of pulse, and there it is. That's the living frigate we're looking for. That's our living frigate. So the mission here is that we're going to be talking with that living frigate. And what it's going to be doing, it's going to start asking us questions, and these questions are going to influence what this frigate will be, what its specializations will be. So I'm not sure which answer will give what. That's something that maybe somebody will make a guide about. Either way, you are in control of this living frigate, so the answers you will give on the questions will influence how the living frigate is adjusting to that. Now, I'm not going to go through all these answers. Let's just skip ahead where we actually get the frigate so we can continue this tutorial. Adopt into frigate, and now you can see, because of the questions we have answered, it has given us 2 combat, 15 exploration, 2 industry, and 6 trading. And it actually is an A class, which is really not that bad. So let's just add to the fleet, which will make it fly away and join our fleet. Alright, now that we have this living frigate, we can now start focusing on getting more of them. To get more frigates, you will have to go and find yourself the anomaly detector. Now, anomaly detectors will most of the time be found inside asteroid fields. So the best thing is to go into the asteroid fields and start mining the asteroids and see if any of these will give you beacons. So let's just have a look around. Let's do some mining. Let's see how long this takes. There we go. As you can see, we just got an anomaly detector right here. So now, with the anomaly detector in hand, we're going to go to a new system. And the reason for that is because I'm not sure how many times you can warp in the same system to get a living frigate, or if you're going to get the same one. I have not been testing that enough. So that's the reason why we just jump to a new system to be sure that we're going to get ourselves a living frigate. Now, as you can see, a rare object just popped up on our screen. That is not what we're looking for. The anomaly detector is looking for anomalies in space, but that is not the one we're looking for. So we just keep on pulsing. Don't go anywhere. Just keep on pulsing. You see the seconds going by. So once that is gone, it will start looking for a new. And it shows again another rare object. As you can see, this is now a black hole most likely. So you just keep on pulsing until we get to that point where we see cosmic megafauna. That's the one we're looking for. Now, I saw this on Craze Gaming's guide, so I just definitely want to give a shout out to his channel because this is not something I discovered, but I definitely wanted to add it to this guide just to make it one complete one. There we go. All right, let's pull out of pulse and just fly towards our new living frigate here. We're going to check, of course, how it looks like. This could be most likely a C class. Let's call the freighter here. Let's have a chat with it. Inspect the creature. And now we can check what this class is. You can see this is a C class. We can, if you want it, add it to fleet. Just that you know, again, we are in creative here, so this is going to cost me nothing. If you're going to be a normal or any other platform that is not creative, this will cost you quite a lot of money. As far as I can see, this is going to cost you between 700 million and 1 billion if you want to buy one. So if you want to spend some money, this is the perfect location to do it. But anyway, let's add this one to our fleet. And it will now fly to our frigate fleet. We have now 2 living frigates, which is nice. Now, if you look at the inventory, you will notice that we don't have the beacon as well anymore, the anomaly detector. So if you want one, you will have to go and mine them again in the asteroid field. But this is it. This is how you can get yourself a living frigate. If you have any more questions, ask them in the comments below or in our Discord. We can try to help you out. I know there's a lot of issues. I had a lot of issues myself. I hope Hello Games finds a solution to this so that everybody can get themselves a living frigate, or at least makes it easier to start that mission. If you have an issue with it, if you're not able to get this started, talk with a friend that already had that mission. Let them make that dream aerial for you. They can trade it with you, and then you can trigger it for yourself. Anyway, I hope this was a good and informative guide. Let me know in the comments as usual. Hit that like if you liked what you saw. And I will see you again next time again. This was Beeblebum. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye for now.